So we're back. A4U Expo Munich 2011. We're talking to all different kind of people here at A4U Munich, which is very interesting because you get a lot of different insights, and I suspect we'll get some pretty different insights also, some very interesting ones from Sharma, who's sitting next to me right now. Welcome, Sri, to A4U Expo Munich.
Thanks very much. I'm great.
Did you enjoy the past day and the parties and stuff?
Yeah, it's been pretty good. Been enjoying it.
Good. For those who don't know you, who don't really have an idea of what your background is, could you maybe shortly introduce yourself?
Sure. So my name is Sharma. I'm MD and founder of Net Media Planet. We're a specialist paid search agency, and so we work as an affiliate. Been doing it since 2004, and we do that now in just about 60 countries and 30 languages, so really global reach in terms of PPC. And we also have an innovations lab where we publish our own websites, primarily affiliate based, and my background is paid search, and really that's a big passion for us as a business.
How can you manage 60 countries?
Well, we run campaigns, we've grown the team. I actually set up the company with the vision of running global search, and I speak multiple languages, and then we've taken that as a strategy with hiring people who can help us do that, building a technology platform called Mercury, which helps us manage large-scale campaigns across territories, and so we built up a really strong USP in that.
I can imagine that because you manage that many countries, you have a great insight on what the differences are between the different countries. Just really quickly on Germany, because we're in Germany now, compared to, for example, UK, what is different according to you?
Finding a lot more traffic in Germany. Conversion rates are always more challenging in Germany. People are a little bit more reluctant to purchase immediately on Germany online, especially with credit card concerns. So certainly a big market, big volume, but always a little bit more hesitant to purchase online compared to, say, UK or US.
Yesterday you spoke here. You spoke, amongst other things, of YouTube. We're putting this video on YouTube also, so it's kind of interesting to make that switch. I saw a lot of tweets coming by, like this was really a good one. This is something it was a presentation I learned something from. Could you give us a little bit of insight on what you talked about?
Well, first, thanks for that, because it means that I did my job if people are actually tweeting that and retweeting it. Basically, I talked about a couple of things. We've won a couple of awards this year for our work on YouTube, and really it takes this premise. Last year, you could actually start targeting down to an individual video level on YouTube, and we also know that YouTube and video footage has gone up massively year on year, about 145% increase in usage on YouTube last year compared to the year before. So what we thought was, why don't we try and bring the concept of relevancy that you have on search to YouTube, which is primarily a branding channel. So we built some methodology in our technology platform around being able to target on a individual video placement basis, which meant that for every video that we were targeting, we would target a specific video with a specific ad, and therefore make it incredibly targeted, hyper-targeted, which means you get a much better conversion rate. And we actually found that we were able to, for multiple brands and merchants that we're working with, actually on a paid and performance basis, outperform search results. And yesterday I talked about some guiding principles around how to do it.
So give us a little bit of insight on those principles, because if I'm going to play stupid here, where on earth do you start on YouTube? Because there's so much. How can you actually find the targeted place you want to be?
Right, okay. Well, if you take as a guiding principle that you're trying to bring relevancy to YouTube, then if you break it down, what I talked about, and it's in my presentation, which you can get on our blog, netmediaplanet.com, the first principle is to really get into the mindset of the customer. So understand their demo and their psychographics. So understand what age group buys that product, they're male, female, then try and understand what they like, what their activities are. That's going to help you identify which videos they're going to be viewing. So as one example, for a retailer, a perfume retailer, we knew that perfume retailer sold celebrity perfumes. So we knew that if we promoted these celebrity perfumes on videos of celebrities, the likelihood is some of these people would be interested to buy, making it hyper relevant. As one example. That's the first step. Really understand the customer. And there we understood that the customers were 16 to 35, female, and loved celebrity gossip. The next step is to really try and be relevant in building your campaign. So within YouTube, you can target videos on a category, on a channel and on an individual video placement level. So find relevant content. The third step is to really think about building your campaign. So that means building themes. So if you've initially started finding some videos which are relevant, you now need to build out themes to find more videos that are relevant. You then need to think about updating your schedule regularly, because content's being uploaded every day. And lastly, you need to think about targeting your demographics, because again, as with Facebook advertising, you really need to be really specific with your ad to that specific demographic that you're going after. And you can target demographics by age and gender in AdWords, which is the platform that puts ads onto the videos in YouTube. The next step is, so now we've built scale of the campaign, the next step is to really do testing. And we found that creative ads, so banners, work much better than text ads, but it's also very important to try and make sure that you're changing your ads really often, because by changing your ads you make it fresh, you keep it fresh, and so if people see the video again they don't just ignore it, so they're more likely to click through. And I guess the last step is all around ongoing optimization and trying to focus on building that campaign and improving it. And a key component of that is taking advantage of social media buzz. So, for example, when we were promoting Rihanna's perfume for this perfume retailer, and last September she came out with a new single, we knew that there'd be a whole lot more videos being posted and a whole lot more views. In the same way, when we know that she's going on tour, or when we know the media plan and that she's going to be on the front cover of a whole load of big magazines in different countries globally, well then we need to improve or optimize our YouTube activity, because that's going to get us more quality traffic and more sales.
So it's really important to think ahead.
Think ahead, a lot of planning, understand what the merchants' plans are, and they'll be happy to share this information, because if you can put a case in to show that you're going to be able to help them drive more sales on a paid and performance basis, that's fantastic.
I'm not sure, I'm not an expert on the YouTube, but ads on YouTube, do they also show on the mobile YouTube?
On mobile YouTube, no they don't, because they don't fit the format. Text ads on mobile YouTube is starting to be played with, but this is primarily for desktop.
I'm trying to get to the mobile part, because that's also something you have your expertise on. What is going on in the mobile ad world? I think mobile is growing extensively. We just saw the new iOS of Apple coming out. That means that there will be new phones sold, Android's growing, Windows trying to get in there. How's that market evolving for you guys?
It's an interesting space. I mean, we've been doing stuff in mobile since 2008, and we've seen actual sales through the affiliate channel for ourselves, for the brands that we work with, the merchants, go up 170% up from 2008 to 2010, and now it's skyrocketing in 2011. So really what I talked about yesterday was two things. How and what are the trends in mobile today, in actual buying behavior, and secondly, what's going to influence it, making it simpler for people to buy. So m-commerce, what's enabling m-commerce? And so in terms of trends, some key insights we saw, we actually break our campaigns out by device, so desktop, mobile, including iPhones, Androids, and we can even break out separately. We even break it out by operator, so T-Mobile, etc., to identify how are these customers behaving differently.
Are they actually behaving differently? Like T-Mobile users are behaving differently than Vodafone users?
Something we're actually researching. It's not something I shared yesterday. We're actually seeing that depending on which network you're on, there is a possibility that some network users are going to be more affluent than others. An interesting insight I pulled and talked about yesterday was that for the retail space, for some merchants that we're working with, we found that people who had tablet devices had a higher average order value than desktop. So basically, people who are purchasing through a tablet had about, I think it was about 9% higher AOV than people who are purchasing through a desktop. And that makes me come to the conclusion that, tablet users have more cash, they're more affluent. May or may not be true, but it's something to be experimented with and tested. And that's a really interesting insight by analyzing the behavior. There's a whole heap of other stuff. If you come to the slide, you'll be able to see. We looked at impression data, clicks, CPC data, and also conversion rate data too. So it's an interesting space, but certainly this year, traffic and all of the KPIs are going up very fast, very fast. It's not just about searching for local information like pizza anymore. It's actually good for transacting. But the other element is about what is making m-commerce simpler. What's helping it? What's helping drive it forward? And I think a big call out to merchants and affiliate networks is to push more click-to-call opportunities, where you can track a call through, and that can be paid for on a commission basis. Because building the affiliate campaign, whether it be online or through telephone, is still a good thing. It's all about overall conversions for your business, and there aren't enough click-to-call opportunities, and that should really be jumped on now while mobile's taking off, and m-commerce isn't always so easy on a mobile device. The other area is obviously the NFC and Google coming out with Google Wallet, and I think with that hopefully becoming an open source platform, which is their plan, there could be real opportunities for affiliates, because if you can download a coupon or a voucher or a discount to your Google Wallet and then take that in store, and if affiliate networks can provide the tracking mechanism online to offline, which many of them are investigating already, well, then that brings a whole new world of opportunity for affiliate marketing. So this is a really interesting space, and there's a whole lot of stuff happening, which I'm pretty excited about.
As I hear it, that targeting is becoming more and more important. And retargeting. Retargeting, something we're playing with YouTube, for example, and with remarketing, Google remarketing's product in general. And we do find higher conversion rates, but it's kind of to be expected. People are leaving, abandoning a basket, going elsewhere, and we're just bringing them back. And I see that as not a channel per se, but it's just another way to add a little bit extra, bring it back, and it's definitely working in the affiliate space and outside. We're at A4U Expo. You're speaking here, obviously. What do you want to get out of a conference like this when you go home?
Yeah, fresh ideas, and I, write down a lot of things on my phone. I actually quite enjoyed today and yesterday coming to speakers who maybe haven't spoken before, because they're really keen to share brand new stuff, really keen, different perspective. And it reminds me of when I first started speaking at conferences. Absolutely, very nervous, wanting to give everything I've got, give fresh ideas, a new perspective, and it's great to see that. And I keep trying to always provide a fresh perspective myself as well. So that's probably the best thing I find. And obviously the networking. Great parties, great people. So that's a good thing.
Final question: what would you advise somebody who goes to A4U, either Munich or London, to do on a conference like this?
Don't miss the sessions, because it's easy to slip a bit and miss some of them, because there's loads of gems in there. And secondly, just network like crazy, meet good people, and hopefully you'll get some more business.
Great. Where can we find you online?
Okay, so netmediaplanet.com. Visit our blog. Find me on Twitter at Shri SRI Sharma, SHARMA. Also, obviously, follow NetMedia Planet on Twitter, so it's at NetMedia Planet.
Cool. Enjoy your day. Thank you very much. Thank you.